Finally, Mark cautiously stepped into the mysterious area described by his mom, finding a large pool of blood on the floor, thinking, is this a horror movie? Time to whip out my vintage pistol for protection. He tiptoed to the second floor, found a map under the bed, recalling his brother's hiding spots, thinking, maybe Kay's enjoying the underbed time. Kay fortunately managed to dodge a bullet, but was it truly the time to celebrate such a narrow escape? Mark slowly raised his head to check, only to find a mysterious man with a hat rushing at him with a weapon, thinking, is this guy coming over to invite? Mark dashed out of the room in a hurry, feeling as if he were about to participate in a sprinting competition at that very moment, but unexpectedly, just as he stepped outside, a man dressed in black cleverly seemed to trip him up. Mark, calling out in a rapid-fire fashion. Mark, come on, let's chant together, maybe this will help you. And again it's Mark, pulling out his singer vibes by shouting continuously. And here comes Mark again, calling out more frequently than the surprises of Easter eggs. Mark, it sounds like this has turned into the hottest commercial jingle out there. Mark, suddenly transforming into a forest pop star, hurry up, come with me. Hey villagers, check out this wild plot. To figure out what's going on, Mark asked Kay head scratcher of a question. Kay wasn't holding back, instead launching into the tale like he was an old-school stand-up comedian. He prompted Mark to recall the time more than 20 years ago when they tried to capture their father, Eta. Back then, they ventured into the woods with their pals Roland and Adrian, totally forgetting it was once a battlefield. Adrian unknowingly took up a crossbow like he was an adventurer on a quest. His actions freaked Mark out, like he was launching a war with crazy toys. Adrian joked around while Roland stopped him like Superman. What a hilarious scene. Roland, annoyed, turned to leave, but little did they know, the side would suddenly explode. When they came to their senses, Adrian's legs were in a gruesome state, and everyone scrambled to help. After carrying Adrian home, they found out his brother hadn't kept up, thinking, now that's what I call vanishing into thin air. Mark anxiously ran back to look for his brother, only to witness a dramatic scene that left him dumbfounded. Although he wasn't entirely sure what had happened to Kay, he still decided to go and give a comforting hug, personally a truly heartwarming display of brotherhood. Just then, Dad Eta showed up like he heard the commotion from a mile away. Seeing Kay covered in blood, Eta transformed into an angry warrior, rushing to grab Kay like a superhero gone rogue. Eta brandished a knife, ready to stir up a real ruckus. Mark accidentally shot his dad while trying to save his brother. Talk about an absurd turn of events. Though Eta survived, his attitude was indeed super puzzling to Mark indeed. Even though Kay seemed unfazed, Eta was hard to understand. The doctor found nothing visibly wrong with Kay, diagnosing him as a potential candidate for the I Can Scare People into Depression club. The doctor suggested getting Kay a pet, figuring, maybe that'll spice up his life. So Kay got himself a little buddy, thinking life would get interesting. Little did he know, ever since then, Eta's attitude towards Kay had become as unpredictable as a chameleon, swinging from good to bad. Whenever Kay showed a hint of mischief, Eta would turn into a prickly hedgehog, showing no mercy whatsoever. A mysterious figure in black was lurking nearby, while Eta stood guard like a movie character, preventing anyone from getting close. Initially, Kay and Mark didn't know their ally in black, but the plot twist followed. After a spat with a classmate, Kay threw a punch, almost knocking Mark out cold from fright. Strangely, the parents of the boy he hit didn't pursue it. Kay found it hard to believe. After the whole incident, it seemed like Kay's bloodthirsty urges were unleashed like Pandora's box. He often sneaked out at night to catch rabbits, like a crazed mysterious hunter. Then he drank their blood as if preparing to become the next monster. But just when he was ready to unleash his skills, the man in black showed up, saying some bewildering things. He claimed that his father and Kay's father were once best buddies, a saga of epic brotherhood. The man in black narrated Kay's thirst for blood and how it differed from his father's control. He wanted to help Kay, but definitely not let Eta find out. It was a web of hidden plots. Back to now, Kay told Marky didn't join the man in black, continuing his secret hunts. The enigmatic man in black then brought another mysterious figure, making things even more tangled. This shadowy figure boasted about their kind facing extinction, which sounded downright shocking. He insisted that Kay join, elaborating on the unwavering pledge of brotherhood and the concealed secrets of buried bodies. Interestingly, Eta's bloodline was called Blood Filter, making it both captivating and filled with suspense.